It was a sunny morning in Sarajevo, June 28, 1914. Crowds lined the streets, flags waved, a brass band played. The heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, sat in an open car with his wife, Sophie. They smiled. They waved. They had no idea they were seconds from death. This is the story of the murder that started World War I. A single shot, a single man, and a chain reaction that would set the entire world on fire. The Balkans in 1914 were a powder keg. Austria-Hungary had annexed Bosnia and Herzegovina, angering Serbian nationalists who dreamed of uniting all South Slavs into one country. Secret societies formed. Plots hatched. Among them was a group called the Black Hand. They trained and armed young men for a mission: kill the Archduke, send a message, show the empire they would not be ruled. Franz Ferdinand knew the danger. He hated the trip, but he went anyway, to inspect military forces and show imperial authority. His visit was meant to calm tensions. It did the opposite. That morning, the Archduke's motorcade drove through Sarajevo's crowded streets. Waiting along the route were 6 assassins. The first lost his nerve. The second threw a grenade, but it bounced off the folded roof of the car and exploded under the next vehicle, injuring passengers and bystanders. Franz Ferdinand was shaken but unharmed. He insisted on visiting the wounded in the hospital. They changed the route, but no one told the driver. One man among the would-be assassins, Gavrilo Princip, was 19 years old. After the failed attack, he wandered the city in despair. He thought the plan had failed. Then, by chance, the Archduke's car turned onto the wrong street. It slowed, stopped, right in front of Princip. He didn't hesitate. He pulled out his pistol and fired 2 shots. One hit Franz Ferdinand in the neck. One hit Sophie in the abdomen. They both died within minutes. It was a local killing, a small plot, a teenage revolutionary, but the consequences were anything but small. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Serbia denied involvement. Austria issued an ultimatum. Serbia partially accepted. But it wasn't enough. War was declared. Russia mobilized to protect Serbia. Germany mobilized to protect Austria-Hungary. France, Britain, the dominoes fell. Within weeks, Europe was at war. By November 1918, 16 million people were dead. Empires collapsed. Borders were redrawn. The world was forever changed, all because of 2 bullets on a summer morning. But was it really Princip who caused it? Or was he just the spark to a room full of gas? Europe had been waiting for a fight. Alliances, arms races, imperial rivalries, they made the continent a powder keg. Princip was the match. The war was the explosion waiting to happen. And what became of him? Gavrilo Princip was arrested immediately. Too young for the death penalty under Austro-Hungarian law, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. He died in 1918 of tuberculosis, emaciated, with his arm amputated from infection. No parade, no glory, just a sick, broken young man who had changed the world more than he ever dreamed. Thanks for listening to Echoes of Time. If this episode made you see history in a new way, follow us for more stories where one moment, one choice, one life changed everything. Until next time, stay curious.